I saw something this year on the field between like the coaches and the players that I never really saw on our team. I never seen coaches talk to at least the court. I never seen Coach Fox or Gary Kubiak talk to Payton the way I've seen Coach Payton talk to Russell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like that sends a message to the team.
Yeah.
Even if it's a subliminal message. You know what I mean? It's like,
yikes.
And that's like my outside perspective as a fan, looking at it this year. So we didn't have those situations when we were on the team, when we were on that run.
No, I feel like we had a lot of grown men in the building too. And then we had a lot of men like you wasn't gonna say something to, you know what I'm saying, because they're gonna respond like, you know what I'm saying. I think there was just a mutual respect there, and that was weird seeing that, to be honest. Like, I had never seen that before, and it was funny to me that he didn't respond. I mean, I don't think he would, but I think. Even if you felt like you did the right thing, like I feel like you should say something or respond something.
And I feel like he always wants to do the right thing. That's why he don't say nothing.
And to be real, like as a grown man, okay, Todd, you're not disrespectful. Okay, Omar, you're not a disrespectful person, but at the same time, somebody come at you in a certain manner. And I did a show about this, right? I said, yo, I would like to see fire from Russ.
Exactly.
Yeah. I would like to see some fire back at him. I want to see some fire from him.
Because y'all two men talking.
Exactly.
Not coach player. It's two men talking.
And Russ's resume is like crazy. You know what I'm saying? So like even cool, like a Todd Davis or B-Mar, like me and Todd has had run-ins with our position coach. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect, but it's like, yo, we felt some type of way, but we was able to hash it out. It's cool. It could have been the same thing, but every time
1,000%.
he yelling at him, Russ is just, I'm like, nah, that's crazy.
And I think he could have did it like, it don't have to be disrespectful. Just like man to man, like, hey, you know, I'm not doing this on the sideline right now. I feel like I made the right call. If it wasn't the right call, we can work it out and, you know, move on. But we're not just about to sit here and yell at me on national television. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to be disrespectful.
Do you guys think that he addressed him off the field?
You talking about after that?
After that?
I bet you they never even talked about it.
I don't know if he's that type of guy. I don't see that. Because even if I felt some type of way, I feel like afterwards I could come to – I would need to address that for me.
Have to.
I don't see Russ being that type of guy. Now, I don't know him, but I don't see it.
No. And I feel like there's bad energy there that was never hashed out. Like even how towards the end of the year, how that, you know, controversy came out and the stuff his team was saying versus the stuff the Broncos were saying, like there's still some bad energy there. So I think whatever happened never got hashed out. So
that's just unfortunate.
It is unfortunate.
That's just unfortunate because I thought Russ's ceiling was still high coming to the Broncos. You know what I mean? And I think maybe I could have had a biased opinion just because of our history. But I really wanted them to do well, man. To me, it's really disappointing that they weren't even contenders. Even getting into the playoffs. I mean, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Well, I'll ask y'all the question I asked Mark Ingram. Is this situation hashable? Like, is there a way for Sean and Russ to come to the table as men and kind of move on?
No.
Absolutely no? It's done?
It don't work.
As men or these are my professionals?
I'm saying, like, as professionals, like, because the cap hit is so big and we're going to pay him $40 whether he here or there, is it a situation to where they can come and kind of make amends for this season?
So even if he take a pay cut right now, right? I mean, well, he still has 2024 guaranteed.
Yeah, 2024 guaranteed.
So the pay cut will be for after 2024.
He's got $39 million coming this way regardless.
That's tough, man. I think player coach could be hashed out, but GM, player, organization, nah. I think it's too much, man. That's too much money. They need to try to reallocate some of that to, you know, fill in other holes in the roster. I think Russ was good enough to I think he earned another year, to be real. I thought he earned another year. And it's because of this, Todd. The grass ain't always greener. And quarterback play is tough to, 26-8, right? Good quarterback play is tough to find. So unless he can try to, like they was, talking about, try to maybe get up in the top 2 picks, top 3, that's going to be a big ask, right? Unless they could do that. Or maybe in free agency try to get a Kirk Cousins for the low. And I don't even know who would trade for Russ, though. Nobody's trading for that contract.
Nobody, no.
You know what I'm saying? But, I don't know.
And would you take a pay cut? Like, for me, I feel like it's too hard to get the money in the NFL. So
not taking no pay cut.
It's hard to get the money. It's hard to get the money. It's hard.
Nah.
Oh, but what circumstance would you take a pay cut, though?
If there was like a long-term deal, like in play. Like, he knows after next season, I'm probably not going to be here. Yeah. So why would I take a pay cut to help y'all out? Yeah. Now, if we going on like a Super Bowl run,
then I'm taking a pay cut.
Yeah, and you know that I can do this for like the next 5 years, and I'm locked in, good organization, good relationship with the head coach, GM. All right, we can maneuver some money like Tom Brady used to do. I can maneuver some money knowing I'm going to be here for a long time.
Knowing I'm going to be here, yeah.
Next year, I know I'm gone.
There ain't
no way.
Yeah, for sure. Nah, no way. I'm taking this cash and I'm stacking it for my family. I got kids.
Yeah.
I got kids.
And you got to have the fly outfit too.
Yeah, man. And he got
a beautiful wife.
He got a
beautiful wife. He got to take care of.
He got to like maintain a celebrity status. It just comes with the territory of dating Sierra, so he got to be, I ain't taking, I'm cool. Yeah. I'm cool. You got to cut me. And I'm going to get that 40, though. Yeah. You got to cut me, bro.
Yeah.
Oof, that'd be great, so he could go double dip.
Ooh. Talking reckless, too, coming with a hat that just say cut me on it.
That's a load of money, too.
Hey, that's great, by the way. That's amazing. That was great time.
I gotta ask you this. What's it like living in enemy territory, in Raider territory now?
Oh, man, people always hitting me talking about, Raider, because we ain't beat the Raiders in how many games? 6 games? 8 games?
I think it's 8. Yeah.
Dog, they always, Raiders, my boy be FaceTiming me, Ray. I'm like, look, man, man, forget y'all, you know what I'm saying? But, no, it's cool. Look, I'm Broncos through and through, so I stay 10 toes, even the Raiders country. And even I had a stint with the Raiders, and I'm happy that I have a hometown team. I'm Broncos, like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody can, it's not even a 1% Raiders in me. You feel me? So, yes, I go to the Raiders games for, like, networking and vibing and chilling.
Oh, you go to the Raiders game?
But, nah, it's interesting, though. But it is a lot of Broncos fans here, though. I would say that. Yeah, a lot of Broncos fans, for sure. Interesting, like, I feel like a lot of the police officers that I got pulled over was Broncos fans. I got out a lot of tickets. A lot of speeding tickets I got out. Shout out to
with the Melvin Gordon.
Yeah. Shout out.
I play on Sunday. That cop said, I don't care.
For sure.
Man.
It's hot right now.
Boy.
It's
rather toasty.
Yeah, steamy. Yeah. But this is great, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like, first of all, I love what you're doing in the media space. And, like, this, y'all have, like, a fun atmosphere. Even when I went to Denver and I did the show, it's fun. It's lively. It's, almost what, like, who said that? Was it Cat Williams said that, that Shannon Sharp, like, almost creates the space to just.
He makes it safe.
He makes it safe and makes you open.
He makes it comfortable.
Because like me and Omar came right in here, and obviously we know Ty, right? But it's laughing and we could just be cool. Y'all show was great.
Yeah, great atmosphere, man.
Yeah, thank y'all for coming on, man. It's been a good segment for show, and I feel like we definitely got to have y'all on more. You know what I'm saying?
And let me give you your flowers too, bro. I'm proud of you, man, because I know how hard it is to transition outside of the game and find something else that you love, enjoy doing, bro. Like, that's something that's underrated. People don't talk about enough.
No, that's true.
You know what I mean? And being a former player, I think that should be highlighted, bro. So, I just want to give you your flowers, bro, because I think it's dope, man. I know how hard it is just to get your feet rolling or get the ball rolling on something else. So
I appreciate it. That's something they don't tell you. Like, when you signing them papers to retire, they don't tell you.
They don't tell you that, bro.
You're going to have to transition. You're going to have to find something else. You go from having, like, structured hour by the hour to just you got free time and you got to figure it out. It's different.
And a lot of us fall into depressive states. You know what I mean, during that time. So it's good to see that you flourishing, bro. Your spirit feels full, vibrant, and you seem happy, bro.
It does though. And even seeing you from the show you was doing at the Broncos facility, I always forget, is it Phil?
Yeah.
With Phil.
Yeah.
And then even now, like, I feel like, okay, cool. Obviously, you've elevated in your presence on media and in your game when it comes to media. But I feel like this is like, Todd is he's in his element. I feel like you're in your element.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Cool. I really do enjoy, like, once I signed on with DNVR, I didn't understand how much I would enjoy it, but I am having a good time with it.
Nah, you're killing it.
Thank you, man.
Real.
I appreciate it.
I echo all that. You're killing it, and it's awesome to have both of you guys joining us. And like you said, we just want to have fun. And the stories you guys told was awesome. You got anything else, or should we just wrap the show?
And honestly, I got one more thing.
Yeah.
And I kind of just briefly just imagined if I was a listener or a viewer, right? I feel like you could have this on and just be like, it's not like, oh my God, I gotta listen to the whole. Nah, it's cool. I'm like, I just got this. I'm driving or whatever the case. They telling stories, they laughing. This is something that I feel like people could really latch onto and grab and just play.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of like, okay, all right, well, next. You know what I'm saying? Next episode. Nah, this is dope.
Well, Brandon, I can't tell you how much that means because when we talk about how we want this show to be, we want to just be hanging out with your boys.
Yep.
And so for you to say that and you guys to build that with us today is awesome.
Barbershop talk.
Barbershop talk. Yeah.
I would even say even living room homie talk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Man, I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for rocking and rolling.